Using common craft wire and some tools, pliers maybe, you're going to lay the pieces of wire out onto your drawing, cut them to size, and mend them together, forming a head and arms and a midsection as seen here. This will provide support for your figure and allow you to animate it. Bend the wire. You want to add as least amount of clay to this, so I'm going to add some styrofoam for support, and drill it down to a piece of wood, allow it to be transported, animated, sculpted upon. This is just an overall very helpful tip. You want to also add joints, another great thing. You only want the wire to bend in those spots, so either using Super Sculpey or Mighty Putty or any other creative way you might find, add joints. It is a very useful tool. Also, aluminum foil is a great resource. It allows you to use a lot less clay, especially on the head. Using your favoriteest sculpting tools and some clay, however you choose, you're going to start sculpting the head.
No, but you are now, boy. So sinister. But last night was wild. What's the matter there? Feeling kind of anxious.
The hair of your figure will really give it a good look. You want to add hair. I mean, unless it's a bald guy, make the hair look good. Add a couple layers. Throw on some eyebrows, big powerful ones or small ones if it's a girl. And then, you know, it just looks beautiful in the end result. Your character will probably feature a lot of different colored outfits. You might want to have to mix some of those colors, apply the clay in multiple layers, give it a real 3D look to it. The back detail might not matter on your character, but in my case I wanted to add a very thin layer on the back just to make it look nice, cover up the styrofoam. On the front though, apply very careful thin layers of clay, making sure I fill all the details, and it should look really nice. And that's how it turned out. I even added a little bit of olive oil on his hair to make it look shiny and nice. You don't want to add too much clay around your arms. That might have been a mistake here, but I needed to use as much scrap clay as possible so that I didn't use any of my good blue clay. It might be a better idea to melt the clay over your arms in order for the clay to stick. When you're adding hands, you might want to use wire, as shown here. I wrapped the wire multiple times to give it structural integrity, and that is the finished product. Anything from cardboard to styrofoam to wood can be used to make a set. I decided to use wood. A wood table for the announcer seemed appropriate. If using wood, you might want to apply paint or finish to the wood, bring out the grain, or change the color. Make sure to carefully measure and mark all your pieces before you cut or drill them. Here I'm using a vise to drill, and then assembling the pieces using tacky glue, clamps, screwdriver, nails, taking the figure off, making sure I don't bang them up in the process, but that's one of the good things about having them nailed down to the wood, so I can take them off whenever I want. Gluing those pieces down using the clamps, that'll keep my wood in place and allow it to dry overnight for the best sturdy, stable desk. For the best results in a set, you might want to have a continuity between all your pieces. I decided to make the glass out of Sculpey, making it look as though it belongs there. It's not made out of plastic, or it's not wooden dollhouse furniture. This gives it a very professional look, as though you made everything by hand, which I did.